Nancy, you may be seated.
Okay, so in 1986, my family became a member of St. Luke. At that time, we had visited other churches, and whoa, we came in the door of St. Luke, so welcoming that we couldn't be anyplace else. There's literally something at St. Luke for everyone, down to bringing a can of food or two to our mini pantry, which was developed by member of St. Luke. Well, actually, Ryan Carpenter, I see you sitting there. Anyway, so any little thing, big things, you're welcome to join us in anything. What you're sitting on today is one of my many passions, the quilts. We make from 200 to 300 quilts a year, and there's not even all the quilts that we've made for this Lutheran World Relief and Gathering on the pews. There are 2 big boxes of them still over at Shalom. So we'll be sending, I don't know, about 150 quilts away, or 100. Because other quilts go to other missions. One of them is our graduating seniors at St. Luke. They each get a quilt, so they'll remember St. Luke as they go on their travels. We give quilts to the Northwest Pilot Project, which is a agency in Portland that helps low-income seniors. We give them to the West Women's Children's Shelter, which helps battered women. In Oregon, excuse me, we have donated quilts to Zion Lutheran Church in Woodburn, and when they had the big wildfires a few years ago, 2 maybe, we sent quilts down to Talent, Oregon, and with hello, we're from St. Luke, and please enjoy the quilts. We also send them on SLI mission trips, and we send them around the world, like I said, most of these. And one thing that we learned from a person coming from Lutheran Relief was that they go to the refugee camps, they have a big sign that says Lutheran, and people will come up and say, I'm not Lutheran, I can't take one of these. And it's like, yep, you can, here you go. Because they need something to know that other people love them. So finally, I'm offering you an opportunity to come help make quilts every Tuesday morning at 9:30, from 9:30 to 11. We make these, we tie the quilts over at St. Luke. How many of you, raise your hand if you can tie a knot? None of you? Okay, you can tie a knot. If you see on each quilt, there are knots to be tied. You don't have to sew, you don't have to do any of those things. Tie knots. It's a great time for fellowship, and I didn't show this the last one, but when I finally got to start coming to make quilts, I said to the ladies, I am so excited to come over here and get all the hot church gossip. And they said, we do not gossip. So I had to backpedal and say, oh no, I mean, I like to learn about the different people at church. Because it was like, oh my gosh, what have I said? So anyway, if you have friends or family or yourself who are cleaning out your closets, we will be happy to take your quilts or your fabric to make quilts. Cotton is the best for us right now, but anything, we'll take it and use it. So if you would, again, like to help make quilts, please talk to me or any quilter that you know of around, and we'll be happy to tell you about it. One thing I want to say about this quilt up here, yes, Catherine Rasmussen made it, and it is beautiful, and we were so excited to see it. But all those squares are ones that we call orphan squares. They're ones that we don't have enough to make a big quilt with, but we can make something with it. And Kathy is amazing. She's very talented, makes beautiful, beautiful quilts. And I won't point you out, but she is at this service. So thank you to all of you who do many, many, many things at St. Luke. And enjoy the quilt you're sitting on.